I don't know how he get the rank. I don't know how he get the mind on her. Y'all call me USHERRA. Okay, y'all. So good morning. Good morning. I gotta fix my breakfast. I have to. I have to fix my breakfast, so I need space. I wanna do something freaky to you, babe. I don't think you heard me. Y'all see what I'm saying? Okay, y'all. Okay, this is what I'm getting with Megan Thee Stallion, y'all. Do y'all see how innocent that is? Like, that is the difference. That is the difference. Y'all, this how Plies is just like, Plies, don't be a sucker. Look at him. Look how he cute, y'all. Oh my God. I fell in love with this kid on the video. Said never met him before, but he had something about him that my heart is telling me to keep in contact with him. I felt his pain. I also felt his potential. If you ever see this post, young kid, just want you to know I believe in you. God bless you and go be great. That's so sweet. Y'all, it be some kids. Look, I had this little boy in my class. He looked like Plies. He remind you of Plies. He's so country, y'all. He like country music. He the one who introduced me to Kane Brown. And not introduced me to him personally. He is the one that told me to start listening to Kane Brown. I was like, how does little boy know I like country? Y'all, please. This is perfect. Man, he just so fucking cute and country. I love that little boy, y'all. I'm not joking, Plies. Don't fall for it. Okay, fall for it because they be cute. It be like so good to have them in your life. I'm not joking. Because you never know when you will be down and he'll be up. You see what I'm talking about? You be like, you get what I'm talking about? Like, even with spirit and energy and all that stuff too. Like, they be up for real. So believe in it. Believe in it. I couldn't make this up. I love it. Plies, I'm the same way. I be like, look at this. Look at your little cute self. Where your mama at? Then you meet their parents, you be like, okay, now I see why too. Country ass daddy, country ass mama. Y'all, it just be like, oh my God. What, so beautiful. So beautiful. I'm talking about the little boy, y'all. Y'all be like, is this Plies' son? Like, for real. Man, Rihanna. That is so cute. Look, he about to say something crazy. I can't listen to him, y'all. I can't listen to Plies. He about to say something crazy. He about to say something crazy. And something wrong with my Wi-Fi. What the fuck going on with my Wi-Fi? Something going on with the phone.
Lace your motherfucking boots up. You better go out here motherfucking get it. I ain't never seen him drop it off at the motherfucking front door. So for every motherfucking body, I am trying to get this motherfucking money up. So y'all, let's talk about it.
Look, I still got videos running in the background. Still shit running in the background. Will that work? Yes, it does. It works, bitches. It works, little bitches. It works, little bitches. Little bitches. It works, little bitches. It works. Little bitches. How little bitches. Little bitches. Lovely. So lovely. What the fuck? I'm just like, this is me combing my hair. I just stuck some pins in this shit. This is me combing my hair. That's it. That's what's gonna happen. That's exactly what just happened to it. Oh, I'm on the wrong shit. So today is like all about spending time in nature. And I told y'all, like, taking nature walks with your kids. Like, I just saw this little thing where this lady is like, you cut out, you take a piece of construction paper, you take a piece of tape, and you can also do this with an egg carton too. If you got a kid that's learning colors or whatever, you take a piece of construction paper, you take a piece of tape, and you can do this to decorate your house too. Like, you see what I'm saying? Like, if you guys take a walk, what the fuck going on? Hello, 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 hello. So you guys can do this in. Hello, 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 hello. Anyway, so what happens is in nature, um, you said it'll be colors in nature. So you take a piece of construction paper, and what you do is you just you take a piece of construction paper, and what you do with the construction paper is once you take the piece of construction paper, you go ahead and like cut out a shape or whatever, like whatever fall shape you want to leave. What else could you cut out? A leaf, a house, or whatever you want. Okay, a silhouette, and you put the tape. Like, you got to use clear tape. You put the tape in the background, so you tape it across the back. When you tape it across the back, what you would do then is you will hand it to your kid, and so your kid will find the color orange, and then your kid, which is all around in the fall, burnt orange, light orange, bright orange. You could do orange or yellow, but you could do one for orange, one for yellow, one for brown. Your kid can find all those colors, and then you can also teach them that these are warm colors, right? Because that's the art situation. And you don't really have to teach them, like, what by the time they get to art, the teacher will be teaching, and the kid will already know, oh, those are warm colors. You know what I'm saying? So that's what happens. So um you can use that to decorate the house. You see what I'm saying? And it can be professional if you put a frame around it. And then with an egg carton, like, you see what I'm saying, if you got a little kid that just don't know their colors yet, you can paint or put the color that they need at the bottom. Like, just take a marker, just like green, blue, at the bottom of an egg carton. And what would happen is that they could just pick up those colors and put it inside the egg carton as they walk. And they don't have to have, just pick 6 colors. You see what I'm saying? And look outside before you go, because you want to be prepared. You see what I'm saying? When you driving home, when you taking your walk, just look outside, and it'll be so cute. And so then they don't have to drop it, because all they're gonna do is like kind of drop it into the carton. You get them a little responsibility. That's all. You're teaching them responsibility. Hope I got enough. I don't know. I was about to eat it, y'all. I'm like, nah, girl, I don't make that. What I tell you, I got the tortillas. Is that all? Look, I was about to eat it too. Okay, y'all. So time in nature. So this morning I had to make a payment to Self app, and I didn't change the payment date. And so I went in and I was like, I wasn't gonna like take the money out. But then I looked at it, I was like, motherfucker, I done paid $95. I got $57 in savings. And so it makes sense because of the interest. So I think I get 540 back, but they pay 600. So I had to do the math because 540, I think I do 600 divided by 540 to see how much the interest is. And I could just look back at the map, at the thing, but it's okay. So it's not a high interest, or maybe it's the other way, 540 divided by 600. I always forget. I'm hot. This thing is like so fucking hot. So I think it's like 9% or something like that. I don't know. It's a small percentage. So I'm thinking that's expensive because it's like I pay you $60 to build my credit score, and it's not bad. Like that's not a bad thing. And it's $60 over 2 years, and you can actually just pay all the money into the app, and then you can take out the money. You see what I'm saying? And it just build your credit score. So it's like you could overpay too, like for the month. You don't have to let it like spread out for 24 months. So that's it, because I don't have credit cards in them. So that's when I was like, Cash App is like such a good investment if you have cash. You understand what I'm saying? So like if you get a Cash App loan, pay the first initial payment. I try to do the same thing with Afterpay, and that's how you build up your points with Afterpay too. So like you pay what you gonna pay into Afterpay. So you get a Shein account, and your first payment is like $534. Okay, go back into Afterpay and go ahead and pay the next $534. Y'all see what I'm saying? So then that also gives you room just in case something happens. And so I just do that. So it's like you keep credit with these other companies. So then, like I said, if you being stalked and shit, please, y'all, it's time to cash the fuck out. Bye, nigga. Acorns is also good. I'm not joking. Because you never know, as a woman, you gotta have. This lady used to be like, have all these certifications. I'd be like, no, I have all these side bitch accounts. I'm not joking. Girl, when I tell you I got side bitch accounts, I'm not joking. And I'm not saying that you a side bitch. I'm saying the account is a side bitch. Let me tell y'all, a good side bitch too. So you have your main account. That's mainly for paying bills and making daily purchases. And you can even use Cash App as like your little throwing account. You see what I'm saying? Like put the cash in there and it's $1. That's your fee, $1. You can use all these like little banks online and stuff like that too. Like Betterment has been a good bank for me because they don't have fees and they ain't really letting everybody get into my shit. They decline everything. Shit, they'll decline Amazon. The money be there. Them motherfuckers will cut your account off and be like, "No, call me, bitch. Call me." And then, or if you don't call them, they'll call you. Can you know what I'm saying? That you make this purchase for this much, and it's like for real, it works. Like I'm serious. If you a person that don't have a whole lot of money and you ain't got time to be playing around with people coming and swiping your shit, putting you on all these subscriptions and all that shit. Because I'm like, I don't want subscriptions. I learned that early too. I stopped all subscriptions for them like coming into my account automatically and all this stuff. I make the payment. And I try to make it early because I like to get it out of the way. So that be it. Like I made storage payments early, all that stuff. You see what I'm saying? So it's like That's how you stay on top of it. Because if you don't, somebody will always come on some bullshit like this motherfucker fucked up my taxes. Y'all understand what I'm saying? And it's like I can't contact the people or nothing. So that's it. Fucked up my taxes, tried to close my account, really did close my account because they had all this other information that I left at the shelter. And it's like, well, who the fuck are y'all? You see what I'm saying? Like, what the fuck is wrong with y'all? I really thought I had it in my backpack, in my red backpack, but I had it in a backpack that I like when I take a shower and stuff. You see what I'm saying? So my son's social security number was compromised. My tax papers, all that different stuff compromised. And it's like, why the fuck would you do that? Y'all see what I'm saying? Why would you do that? And my grandmother know, she probably know who it is. My on my daddy's side, she know who that motherfucker is. Turn their ass in. They mean to lock this up, bitch. No, turn their ass in. We don't live like that. And it was like it was actually it's in like a what is this? A file folder, all this stuff. You see what I'm saying? But I need the stuff to like get jobs and all that stuff. So yeah, y'all. That's why I be like, this motherfucker be swearing. I'm not trying to kill nigga. That nigga trying to kill me. And you gonna come and sit in my face and help him. Get the fuck out my face. Okay, 10 minutes nature studies. That's something else. When you go into nature, you can study like trees and like how the limbs go out. Um, Paint the weather. Like today is a good day to paint the. Oh, it's a blue sky. Like yesterday was like a sky with a lot of clouds. You know what I'm saying? So cotton balls and stuff like that. If you have kids, for yourself, you can look out there and play. And like today, I'm gonna take pictures at about 4, I think, 4 or 5 o'clock. That's like the best time. Um, from dawn to dusk. So like in between that time, like when the sun is going down, and I think it's a daylight savings time now, right? Hold a time change. Is that what happened? A time change. So yeah, so it's like really when you take pictures, that's when you want to take it. Like when the sun is kind of going down, it's like a good light. Pick up one spot to check out daily. Like they used to have this thing in this book where you can like just cut a piece out of your yard, a piece of grass, and you just like lift it up and you cut like the dirt too, and you just lift it up and it'll stay as a chunk, right? So then when you remove it, you can look and see what type of vegetation, all that stuff in there. You can feed them too. Like you can feed the insects or whatever, but it's just a good place to check out. It says like see they saying stop by this maple tree. Take one photo and it's like hand over the camera and let the shot. I let my son already take I always let my son take pictures. You know what I'm saying? He always has like the most interesting pictures. Like my family when I get them the camera because they don't have um a photo class, that's like inspiration. If you're a photographer, let somebody that's an amateur take over the photo and see what the difference is gonna be. Because it's gonna be like a huge difference in what they see and how they see it. Pick one thing to look for on a short walk. Me and my sister, we went to this one art show, and the person I think I talk about this all the time. The person was pacing, and we had to walk with the pace of the person, and she'll say, "Okay, now look at the rock, and do you see what it is there?" You see what I'm saying? Like that's a nature walk. Mm. Tell an ongoing story about a blue jay, or a worm. Sketch the sky. Watch something bloom. Observe the ant. Stand and listen. Try to sniff test. I love to observe nature with my son because we'll just like lay somewhere and just look at something go by. Like it's just like we just lay there in the area. And usually like an alternate eagle will come and be like somewhere where we playing basketball or when we get on the bus, the eagle always comes sit in the tree. Big ass eagle in this little ass tree. You just be like, you too big to be in that fucking tree. And so the eagle just always had our back. You know what I'm saying? It's just something beautiful. That is like the best. Like I told y'all, that's the best part I think about being Native American. it's just like I didn't even realize. I remember like when I was little, y'all, I'm talking about the praying mantis would crawl up my entire body. I look over, I'm like, motherfucker, you know what I'm saying? I would be like so scared. I'm so scared, be like, come on, like go over there and turn the water on. I'm not doing nothing because it'll be 2 or 3 praying mantises crawling on me. Y'all, I'm talking about actually crawling on me. They just let me catch them. It's like you just gonna let me catch you. It's just something I could not understand. When that wasp went off on me though, like I'm gonna tell y'all, that wasp cussed me out. You see what I'm saying? That wasp just stung me when I was little. I lifted up a brick and the wasp came up out of the ground and fucking stung me like, bitch, do not fuck with our house. We underground, ho. That wasp cussed me out. I'm not joking. Then in college, one went down my shirt, like I said, it stung me like 50 times. That's why I was like, fuck a wasp. Now they be like all around me being respectable and all this different stuff. Now y'all don't keep. I cannot. Y'all see, I ain't gonna fuck with no wasps. I really was gonna be like, nah, keep the same energy. It's like, no, God, please don't let them keep the same energy. That wasp fucked me up. I'm not joking. So that was like one of the biggest ass whoopings I ever got in my life is by a fucking wasp. So that's it. It's like, that's all. Like I don't know. It's just something about that I just like. I don't take it for granted. God has blessed me to be able to like talk to things the way that I do, and it's like because of who I am, like they just look at me like this girl is crazy, and it's like no, I am so fucking Native American, it is ridiculous, and I don't know, I'm American too, you know what I'm saying, I'm black too, I'm Jewish too, it's like I'm just everything in one role, you know what I'm talking about, it's like I'm just like this taco, I'm just like this fish taco. mm. Let's talk about it. Y'all know I like my food sweet, so sweet Hawaiian tortillas, flour, baby, not corn. Look, look what we got here at Central Market. This is not a Central Market brand, but this is like one of my favorite preserves. Bond Mammon apricot preserves. Look at the top. This shit is so country. If my grandmother were alive, she would be the only person that would appreciate this with me. She would be the only person that could appreciate jelly with me. Y'all, she had me have me eat apple butter, jelly, beets out the fucking jar. I'm just something wrong. Do not have no fucking beets in the refrigerator. I'm eating all them motherfuckers out the jar. Poop be purple. Pepper jack cheese. I couldn't get the shredded because it was more expensive, so I got this one. So I always like a spread on my breakfast. I bought sour cream yesterday and it just went right. Probably because I didn't have like lettuce and cheese, and it's like I don't know. Bless me. I had ginger, so I need to have some more. But yeah, I don't know why it just didn't taste right. So this is actually good. So yesterday I could not brag about my food, so hence no videos because I was just like, this shit is not good. I'm having a nature walk with young children, and I heard it has a map. I don't think that I've done a lesson on a heart map, but I've done like a video on the heart map. And that's what you make with your kids. Make a map about the walk. Like my new book, my new novel, I'm putting in like the travels that I had because I had to travel a long distance. But something is like some things are so familiar to me, and some things are so um good for me, like the bathroom on the plane, the front seat of the plane, because I was always in the front. Like I always had like the front row. Um, what else? I never had like I'm not a purse kind of person or a doll. All I would want was those wings and the peanuts and a drink. So that's always what I want. Like that's always my enticement. I never want to have like dinner on the plane or anything like that because that's not something that sticks out to me. But what does stick out to me, I always want my drink. I always want my peanuts. And I was like, I used to be so happy that I didn't have a peanut allergy. You know what I'm saying? When I was little, that's all I would think about. I am just so happy I don't have a peanut allergy. And they used to give us like the sweet peanuts, like roasted, like honey roasted peanuts. So it'd be like so good. So I eat them before I get off the plane. But then I always have my Southwest wings. I was just like, oh my God, that is like such a great thing for me. So like those things I remember. I remember the bathroom and how the toilet flushed. And I would always think that it's going out into the earth. What else? Like it was just like some stuff as a kid traveling. That's what I remember. Louisiana is the place that got more vertical as opposed to horizontal. Like when I get to Louisiana, I feel like the air is making everything vertical. And so that's why I was like Spike Lee, his writing was so good because that's how it feels when I get out of town. What else? What I'm saying, my ears, the gum, and how they have you gotta chew it to make it pop. And it's just like the whole time you wishing, please don't let this plane stop with my ears. Like that is like the most aggravating shit ever. Um, what else? It's just and every time y'all get on the plane, I always have this issue, except for with Emoto guy. I did not get that issue with them. Um, and that's it. It's like so many different things. So it's like, as a kid, I say if you are a parent and you have the time, help them make a map of what just happened for the day. Cause like, what about your face? What about your smile? Like, I don't think our Aunt Rita knows how much we love her because it's like that's all we remember is her house dress. You know what I'm saying? How thick she was and all that stuff. And she'll give us stuff all the time. So it's like, it's not even the gifts that we keep or whatever. It's just the whole fact that we got a chance to spend time with Rita. And it's like, it makes you unafraid of who you are and what you like and what you'll grow up to be. And all this different stuff. Because some people, I don't think they want to grow up and be thick at all. So it's like, they don't want to grow up and have that much life in their body. It's like I want to be thin and like, and it's like, well, and then they have all these misconceptions. Well, our family, like the women work all the time, like they work all day. They clean, they pick up stuff, they do all this stuff. Only person I ever seen lay around was my grandmother, and she just lay in the bed and tell us what to do. Even my mother, even though she gone, I never saw her work at her job, but still, she bring people back, and we stay with the people, all those different things. So it's like, make a map. You see what I'm saying? Because I'm thinking that's the best thing, and teach them how to use a compass. Like you can put north, south, east, west, and you just take the phone out. Like now that it can be on an app, or you can get them their pocket compass. My dad taught me what is it? He gave me a Chronos watch when I was little, so they told time by the sun, by the shadow. Y'all, I didn't really understand it until I got older. And so it's like, then when kids do science experiments, then they like, okay, it kind of you know what I'm saying? If I stand here and my shadow is her, then it's 6 o'clock. If I stand here and my shadow is her, then it's, you see what I'm saying? Or you can teach it with sun tea. Like sun tea, like it's like when you put something in the sun changes all day. So they have to actually go and move the sun tea into the sun because at some point of the day it's gonna be in the shade. Y'all understand what I'm saying? So every hour you can have your kid go and move the sun tea in the sun, and then just be like, "Did you see your shadow? What way was your shadow pointing?" So then the kid knows, okay, this is how I tell time. Some of this stuff is like just old and it's in the earth, but you teach your kid to be closer to nature. You teach your kid to be more savvy with life. You know what I'm saying? Like if they get lost, what direction do I take? How can I find how to get back to where I need to be? Y'all understand what I'm saying? So it's like, then your kid knows. Blake is so good with fucking directions. I don't know if that is hereditary. They saying it's not, but he is so good. Like I remember at 4 years old, I was trying to take him home. He was like, "No, you about to give me some White Castle." He said, "No, turn here." I was like, "What the hell?" He knew how to get there, y'all. He knew how to get to fucking White Castle. I was coming back from my mama's house. He was like, "No, you gotta turn right here, and then you gotta go here. Yeah, give me some White Castle." I'm like, this little boy tripping. That was his first time having White Castle because I used to like feed him a lot of like healthy stuff, mm, which is not bad. But I actually had the gourmet chicken and all that stuff, so it was like his first time having White Castle. He went crazy. Ribs, he went crazy. He be like, "Mom, I'm a carnivore." I'm like, child, I know. I know. The proof is you have shown me. You have shown me your life. So that's why I put that on there. So when you take a walk with a child, figure it out. Try to make them make a map. Where did we go? What did it look like? What do you remember? And it'll tell you so much about your child. It'll tell you like so much about your child in that moment. And don't take it for granted. Don't take your relationships for granted. Remember, they have to be renewed and rejoiced and reclaimed all the time. And that's it. Y'all, that's it. It's Shante Brown Sugar talking to Black Unicorns, telling you guys to take time in nature. Blake, thank you, and I love you. Do you understand? I love you. Like, you are like the light of my life. I love you. I love you. I like your aunties and uncles too from Nova. I love them too. But I love you. It's like, I just love you, child. Have a good day.
They trying to be their motherfucking family. Let's motherfucking go get it. I fucks with you. If you out here trying to get this money, I fucks with you. You better motherfucking believe it. Along with they motherfucking printing, I'm motherfucking get it. And like they always told me, nobody don't care about the labor pain. They just want to see the motherfucking baby. That's it. So for everybody out here right now who trying to feed. It works, bitches. It works, little bitches. It works, little bitches. Little bitches. It works, little bitches.
Y'all, I'm over here writing songs, baby.